Tyrrell Hatton gets his first win on the PGA Tour, capturing the red cardigan at the API. This win now goes with his 4 wins on the European Tour. And I guess the big question becomes now, of the 5 wins, which is the most important? But it wasn't the win itself that was the most entertaining to me. It was watching Tyrrell Hatton after poor shots. You probably saw him for 4 days, a 28-year-old kicking dirt, sand, grass, whatever he could get his feet on after a poor shot, slamming his driver down. But my favorite, on the 11th hole on Sunday, everybody watching, the old bird to the pond after a double bogey. Can you imagine if he hit the ball in the water on the 72nd hole to lose the tournament? What do you think he would have done? A, break a club, B, punch himself in the face, or C, jump into the water? Paul Azinger got in some hot water last week after some of his comments. One of them, quote, "You can win all you want on that Euro Tour or in the international game and all, but you have to win on the PGA Tour." Of course, Fleetwood couldn't do it for the first time last week, and Tyrrell Hatton could this week for the first time. Lee Westwood and E. Poulter pushed back. They defended the European Tour, and they made it about the Ryder Cup. The European Tour has had more success over the Americans in the Ryder Cup as of late. This is not about the Ryder Cup. One of the reasons the PGA Tour is so strong is because most of the European team lives in the United States and are full-time members on the PGA Tour, and that's not the case the other way around. So I go back to Tyrrell Hatton. Of his 5 wins, which means the most to you? Alfred Dunhill Links, he's won that twice, Italian Open, Turkish Airlines Open, or the Arnold Palmer Invitation. Speaking of international golfers, South African Ernie Els captures his first win on PGA Tour Champions, winning the Cologuard Classic. It was so cool clicking over to Golf Channel after the API. Here comes Ernie, gliding up the 18th like a big Clydesdale, discovering his ball in the greenside bunker. Nobody better out of the greenside bunker. He settles in, and just like his nickname, big arm swing and this easy rate of turn, right? Soft arm, inch behind it, 2 feet, wins his first title, even at the age of 50. I love watching the Big Easy. Back to the Arnold Palmer Invitational, Rory Mcilroy, another missed opportunity on Sunday. You could go either way with Rory. On one hand, you could say, look, he's a top 5 machine. 6 events this year, 5 top 5s, including the win at the WGC. On the other hand, you could say, look, he hasn't been good enough on Sunday at the Genesis, again at the API. 76 he shoots, the highest score of anybody in contention. He doubles 6, he doubles 9, hits one out of bounds on 12. These mental lapses, situational putting, it just kind of leaves me wanting a little bit more. No one gets the most out of their B- game. I get it, but it's just not enough come Sundays. Your boy Brooks Koepka continues to struggle at the API T47. His last 7 rounds now 15 over. Now I know some difficult conditions and golf courses. He's not 100% yet. But I've been telling you here now for a few weeks, the game of Brooks Koepka, it's trending the wrong way. You're starting to hear it in his press conferences, the frustration starting to come out, and particularly about his ball striking. But it's been the putting that's been the biggest concern for me. Check these stats out. Strokes gained putting, 208th. Total putting, 176. Putting average, 182nd. 3-putt avoidance, 228th. I didn't like him at the API. I don't like him at the Players. Tough sledding. He better get some things figured out, because Augusta National is no place to try to figure out your putting. Another week and another missed cut for Phil Mickelson. That's 5 missed cuts now in 9 events. He's really only had one good week, 3rd at the AT&T Pebble Beach, place where he always plays well. But look, I think it's impressive, with Phil, what he's doing at the age of 49. He looks great. He's hitting bombs off the tee, over 300 yards on average, but it's not translating to good golf. He's all over the place accuracy-wise. Strokes gained off the tee, 121st. Approach, 190th, and his putting has struggled through this process as well. 130th on the PGA Tour. Look, it just feels like everything is off to me right now. His game plan, his execution. He's attached to this Premier Golf League. I don't know. I'm out on Phil Mickelson right now. Tiger Woods announced that he will not be playing in the Players' Championship this year, an event he's won twice in years past. TPC Sawgrass, probably not his favorite golf course, but hey, best field in golf. Tiger wanted to be there, but something tells me we're going to be hearing from Tiger Woods very, very soon. The Players' Championship is this week right here in my backyard, Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. I was out at TPC Sawgrass yesterday. The golf course is in absolutely perfect shape. I used to be the director of instruction out there at TPC Sawgrass. I've played the golf course many times. Seen the tournament when it was in March originally, then it moved to May, now back to March, and I can tell you, it's the best shape I have ever seen it in. It's going to be a great tournament. Enjoy the Players' Championship, everybody.